Hello everyone, welcome to Arpita Sharma classes. We are starting the Current Affairs Compilation MCQ lecture series wherein we will compile current affairs from all the important sources like the Hindu and TIB. Here is a small announcement. You can access Arpita Sharma ma'am's Unacademy Plus classes on art and culture and revising current affairs through MCQ for prelims 2020 and 2021. Subscribe to Unacademy Plus and use code SHARMA20 to get 10% discount. The link is given below in the description box. Okay, so here is the quote of the day. Arise, awake and stop not till the goal is achieved. So, work hard, do not get demotivated and do not stop. Be consistent with your preparation and I hope everyone will clear the exams. Okay, let's begin now. Consider the following regarding Pumpurhar. First, it is the capital of Chola King. It was the capital of Chola King. And second, it is located in Karnataka. Which of the above is true? Okay, so answer here is B. Pumpurhar or Puhar is in the town Nagapattinam district. Is a town in Nagapattinam district in Tamil Nadu. It is an ancient port known as Kaveri Pumpattinam, and it was the capital of in the early Chola King era. It is located near Kaveri River. You can see the location in the map. This is the Kaveri River, and here is the Puhar town. Okay, next question. Consider the following regarding dividend distribution tax. First, it is liable only on domestic companies. And second, it will increase the FDI flow. Which of the above is true? Okay, so answer here is A. A dividend is a sum that a company pays to its shareholder from the profit it earns, and DDT is the tax levied on that. Dividend distribution tax is a tax levied on the dividend that company pays to its shareholder as a profit from the as a percentage of a profit it has earned. Okay. It is liable only on the domestic companies, and even the companies which are not liable to pay any taxes on its income has to pay dividend distribution tax. It is mandatory for all the domestic company to pay dividend distribution tax, though they may not be liable to pay tax on its income. Okay. And previously the dividend distribution tax was paid by the company, but now as per the recent changes it would be payable by the recipients. The individual would pay this tax. Okay, and the tax on the dividend is triple levy, which means the first tax would be the tax paid by the company at first level. Okay, if the company has earned some profit, okay, then on that profit the company is going to give an X percentage of a tax. Okay, and second time on second level, then that is domestic distribution tax. On that, after deduction of that X% of profit, whatever the amount is left, after the tax is paid by on that amount also as a dividend distribution tax by the shareholders individually. And thirdly, if third is the super rich dividend tax. It was the recent input, and what happened is, if the person, if the individual earns a dividend for worth rupees or more 10 lakh or more than that, then he or she has to pay 10% of its amount, okay, as a super rich dividend tax. And dividend distribution tax is a surrogate tax, and it obstructs the flow of the foreign direct investment. The abolishment of this will boost the market sentiments, and Indian equities becomes more attractive. Next question: where is Shashin falcon found? Okay, where it has been found? First, Sri Lanka. Second, India. Third, Myanmar. And fourth, Bangladesh. Where you can find Shashin falcon. Okay, so answer here is D. Shashin falcon is found in Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, China, and Myanmar. Of course, in India. And in India, it is found in the rocky and hilly region. Here is the picture of this bird, this falcon, so that you can remember it easily. Next question. Consider the following regarding Shri Bhadreshwara temple. First, it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and second, it was built by Rajaraja I, the Chola Emperor. Which of the above is true? Okay, so answer it is D. Bhadreshwara temple is a Lord Shiva's temple, is a Hindu temple of Lord Shiva located in the southern bank of Kaveri river in Thanjore in Tamil Nadu. Okay, it is in Dravidian style architecture, and it was built by Chola Emperor Rajaraja I. It is known as Great Living Chola Temples, and it is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Okay, now this is the picture of the Bhadreshwara temple. And you can see the temple is on the raised platform. Okay, it is not directly lying on the floor or lying on the ground. It has a raised platform. It also has a pradakshina mark, pradakshina path. Okay, and it has a high shikara. It was believed that as the shikhar would be the high, the more would be the glory of the king. Okay, so As this would be go higher and higher, the glory of the king would also be gone higher and higher. These are the features of Dravidian style architecture, and hence this is a very static thing which I am trying to narrate you here. So remember this, it is a Dravidian temple in Tanjore, located in the southern bank of Kaveri river. Okay. Okay, next question. Where is the headquarter of zonal cultural centers? Okay, first Patiala, second Udaipur, third Delhi, and fourth Ahmedabad. Where are the headquarters? Where is or where are the headquarters of zonal cultural center located? Okay, so answer here is A. Zonal cultural centers was established to preserve and promote the various forms of folks, traditional arts and culture throughout the country. It has 7 headquarters in Patiala, Nagpur, Udaipur, Prayagraj, Kolkata, Dimapur and Thanjore. Of course, Thanjore, we have already covered that, one of the UNESCO World Heritage Site in the previous question, which was located in Thanjore. So this Zonal Cultural Council, Zonal Cultural Centers organizes various cultural activities and programs in order to promote various forms of dance and traditional art forms, and also it gets annual grant in aid. Okay, it gets grant in aid on regular basis. Okay, next question. Vivad Se Vishwas scheme is associated with, okay, with what is the Vivad Se Vishwas scheme associated? Okay, so answer here is A. The bill that is Vivad Se Vishwas scheme is associated with the direct dispute tax disputes, and it has been provided. It provides a mechanism for the resolution of pending tax disputes related to the direct tax in simple and speedy manner. Okay, it is established to dissolve or to resolve the disputes in of direct tax acts in simple and speedy manner. Next question. What is Kasturi Manjal? Okay. What is Kasturi Manjal? So answer is C. Kasturi manjal or curcuma is an aromatic turmeric which is on the verge of extinct. Okay, you can see the picture. It is a flat turmeric which is on the verge of extinct, and it is called Kasturi manjal. Next question. Consider the following with reference to the Kotiyattam. Okay, first, it is an officially recognized by UNESCO as a masterpiece of oral and intangible heritage of humanity. And second, it belongs to Sangamera. Which of the above is true? Okay, so answer here is D. Kodiyattam is a traditional performing art from the state of Kerala, and it combines ancient Sanskrit theatre with an element of Kuttu. Okay, and it is an ancient Tamil performing art from Sangamera. It is unofficially recognized by the UNESCO as a masterpiece of an oral and intangible heritage of humanity. You can see the picture where how it is performed. This is very popular attire of an traditional dance. Okay, next question. From which state does the Pulikalli belongs to? I'm sorry I pronounced it if I pronounced it wrong, but it is like Pulikalli. From which state it belongs to? Okay, so answer here is A. Pulikalli is a folk dance that is belonged from the Kerala, and it is performed by the trained artist in the festival of Onam, annual harvest festival of Onam. It is celebrated on the fourth day of the Onam, where the artists are performed like a tiger and hunters, and they perform this on the instrument udupu and thakil. Okay, guys, I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong, but please try to cooperate with me and try to read the word if you can remember. Okay, and the performance is based on the theme of tiger hunting, and it is mainly practiced in the Thrissur district of Kerala. You can see this image. This image was also used in Chennai Express movie, so you can relate to that. Okay, the artist painted in a tiger attire, painted like a tiger, is doing the folk dance Pulikalli, which belongs from Kerala. Okay. Last question for the day. Consider the following regarding NAV IC. Okay. First, it is the India's indigenous navigation system, and second, it gives accuracy of 50 meters. Which of the above is true? Okay, so answer here is A. Nav IC is India's own navigation system similar to the US GPS. It works based on Indian regional navigation satellite, which are 8 in the geosynchronous and geostationary orbits, and it gives accuracy of about 20 meters. The smartphones with latest Qualcomm chipset can use Nav IC. See, so here's the announcements. You can access Arpita Sharma ma'am's classes on art and culture and revising current affairs through MCQ for prelims 2020 and 2021 by taking Unacademy Plus subscription. Use the code Sharma20 and get 10% discount. Okay, the link is given below in the description box. Also, the PDF of today's lecture would be given in the Telegram channel, whose link is also given below in the description box. I request you, every one of you, to write their marks obtained in the comment section below, and stay dedicated, work hard, use your lockdown time, and stay blessed. I hope every one of you liked the video. Thank you everyone.